Live? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, the only podcast that actively sends all of its profits to the regime of North Korea. The gentleman in front of me is behind this money scheme. It's Mike Ward.
I do look like Kim Jong-un.
Well,
You're Pantelis and this guy.
North Korea blood enthusiast,
Yeah.
Kim Jong supporter,
I love this hoodie.
Gay Sidon. Welcome. friend.
Since they have him doing the blood sign, shouldn't he be wearing red?
Yeah, that would have been smarter.
No,
if
because he's like an undercover blood. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It's
you're
like,
just
you know,
creating your
Yeah.
own scenario instead
And
of...
that's the best way to be undercover is by doing the gang sign in public.
They even had one with Donald Trump.
Yeah, doing blood sign?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And they have him, Kim Jong-un, doing the Slavic squat in a tracksuit.
What do you mean Slavic? That's just squatting while wearing a tracksuit.
Yeah.
You think the Slavs own squatting?
You know what would be
No.
really good for those T-shirts is having Justin Trudeau in blackface doing the blood sign.
Yes!
Oh my God.
That's why he should be in
Yeah.
charge of that company.
Yeah.
Mike Ward, who survived a court decision last week.
Yeah. It's weird. I got the verdict on Thursday, and it was fucked up because my lawyer sent me, like, I was trying to watch The Irishman, and then my phone was just buzzing like crazy. So I went to turn it off, and then I saw one of the messages was from my lawyer. So I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, I got the verdict. Went to my computer. And the message was just, hey, look, it's a partial victory. And then there was an attachment of the verdict. And the verdict is 84 pages long. So I started reading it. And then I was getting angry because they were like, they were just
stupid shit in there.
They were just repeating what had been said in court. And then I was like, what did I win? What didn't I win? So I wrote them. I was like, what did I win? What did I lose? And then while I was waiting for him to write back, I was like, fuck it. I'll just go see like websites. Like, and then
What they're saying about you.
Yeah. But then when I talked to him, he was like, what I did lose was the government says I still have to give 35 G's to the kid. But
He's not a kid. We keep saying kid. He's an adult man.
He's a 31-year-old kid. He's young at heart. But I don't have to give. At first, they wanted me to give 7 G's to the mom. I don't have
Yeah,
to
I
give
saw
that.
that, yeah.
And then my lawyer told me, he was like, plus the Human Rights Commission has to pay all your fees. And I was like, oh, that's fucking perfect. Because I've paid $180,000 in lawyer fees. I was like, that's amazing. So
Yeah.
they're going to pay your fees. He goes, no, not lawyer fees. Lawyer fees are never included in that.
So what fees?
Like fucking to register shit in court. So I think they owe me $91. Or some stupid. But I was like, fuck, don't tell someone that's giving you $180,000. Hey, they're paying the fees.
Yeah.
They're paying all the fees? No, of course not all the fees.
You got like $97 back.
Yeah, fuck.
He had us in the first half, not going to lie.
What?
He had us in her first half of the story.
What are you talking about?
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, because we thought, like, I thought the Human Rights Commission was going to pay the whole...
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
already
I
got
know,
to.
yeah.
We didn't repeat what Mike said, but stupider.
No.
So I keep telling people because they're like, is Mike okay? Is Mike surprised? I go, Mike mentioned on the podcast many times, this is how it looks like it's going to go.
I thought it was going to go that way.
Yeah, he's waiting to go to the Supreme Court. But there's one
Yeah.
thing I read in the Gazette. The woman who wrote it, like I was like, oh, this, because they throw little jabs in trying
Yeah.
to. First of all, stop calling him disabled because he doesn't have an actual
he's
disability.
not disabled.
He's fully able. Okay, and then one of the judges said they were mad at you because they go, oh well, if Mike really had remorse, if he cared, then why through all these years when people would ask him about it, he would keep repeating what the joke was, and it blew my mind. I go. It's like Harry Potter, like it's Voldemort. Like somebody asks you, so what's the joke? Oh, I can't tell you. Why the fuck would you? It's a free country.
Yeah.
Of course you can tell people
Yeah.
what it is. That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
That's not the same. And I was like, what a stupid
Yeah.
bitch.
And plus, like, they were... A lot of them were saying, like,
Get your lawyer ready.
why is he still saying the joke? But like, I read some things that the kid was. I still call him the kid, even though he's he's 50.
He's like a
But,
boxer.
yeah,
He's the kid.
a little older than me. Yeah. But there was an article that he was saying, I'm still getting bullied because of the joke 8 years later. But the truth is, I don't know why I had trouble saying truth, but the truth is, I did that joke 2010 to 2013, and I did the joke in a show that was 16 years and over to see the show. So none of his friends saw the show. No one at his school saw the show. No one at his school heard about the joke. Then I put that joke out in a special in movie theaters. It was rated NC-17. So none of his friends saw the joke. No one never heard about it. He heard about it because I did an interview with a guy, and then the guy said, "What about that Petit Jérémy joke?" And then so that's how he found out I'd done a joke about him. But my tour was pretty much already over by then. Like he found out in 2013. But he's saying like he was bullied since he was fucking 9 years old. So he was never bullied before he found out about the joke.
I think he was bullied. I've seen him.
Well,
I would have bullied him, but it wasn't joke related.
Yeah, he was probably. But I don't even think he was bullied because I talked to kids at his school because that's what I do during weekends. I show up in my van. I have candy.
He wasn't bullied.
No, because he was.
Looks like a cartoon fish. How do you not bully him?
He was. He went to a school in Quebec City where he had sang for the Canadians. He sang with Celine Dion. He sang for the Pope. So he was kind of famous.
He was one of the cool kids.
Yeah, well, he wasn't a cool kid, but you know how, and kids now don't bully like they used to. Like in my day, we would have bullied the fuck out of them. But now,
Me too, yeah.
people don't really bully. And plus, he sang for the Canadians. So they were like, oh, that's that weird looking dude that sang for the Canadians. So no one ever bullied him.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
This guy had it better than I imagined. I thought he was getting bullied, but it wasn't joke related.
I don't think so. Maybe he was, but it wasn't because of my joke. And now,
No, that's what I'm saying.
If people are still bullying him, like 9 years later or 7 years later or whatever, like if he hadn't, if I never went to court for this joke, no one would remember this joke.
Yeah.
And this joke was done in French, and I'm getting like yesterday I got a message from an American guy in Michigan saying how horrible my joke was. I was like, you fucking,
You don't understand it.
You would have never heard about the joke.
No, but also it's in transcript. I've seen your joke transcribed, and it sounds any joke transcribed sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Have you read one of the? It's Mike wants to drown him, and it sounds so bad when written down because you forget everything, the tone, the inflection. A joke is meant to be, especially if it's an audio thing, it's verbal, right? Like even my opening stuff about my nephews. If you would write that down, like this guy's a piece of shit. It's true. It's terrible.
The only jokes that I find work, like when they're transcribed, are jokes that are like one-liner jokes. Like Jimmy Carr's jokes on paper are as good as Jimmy Carr on stage.
But not stories.
But
Stories.
my fucking things.
No.
And then I tried to drown him. You're like, what? Why'd you try to drown him? But yeah, people. But it's a lot of people reached out. Andrew Schultz reached out and offered to help me pay my lawyer fees.
He's the fucking man.
Yeah, he's a fucking amazing dude. And Jimmy Carr reached out because there's the Gala des Olivier this weekend. So I think I'm nominated for 4 awards. So I think like the first, like I'm gonna talk about this every fucking time I get on stage. Jimmy told me, he was like, if you need help for your speech, I'll help you write it.
He's amazing.
Yeah, that's fucking. So I'll be yet another French comedian that's just translating jokes from a famous American or British person.
Poseidon's coming with us. He's coming with me.
Yeah, he's gonna go have sex in a fucking beautiful castle in Quebec City, and then he'll come back to.
It's in Quebec
ceremony.
City.
Yeah.
No, his date is in Quebec City.
Oh yeah, it's true about
He's
you.
going
We'll
to
get to
the
that in a
Chateau
second.
Bonentente.
But the Olivier is downtown,
Olivier is in the CBC building.
so it's here.
Yeah.
Well, how do we need to dress?
I'm just gonna probably wear something like this. A lot of people wear suits because it's a gala. It's on TV. 1.5 million people are watching on TV. So and it's Canadian fancy. So
Okay.
it's nice clothes that don't cost much.
So again, what should we go like regular? Should we wear suits? What do you think?
Maybe suits.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll look like mobsters.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'll have you guys. I have Preach. I got 2 fucking big Greek guys and a big black dude.
We're good. Yeah, we're gonna rock suits. Okay. It's gonna be fun.
Does it have to be a specific color? It could be whatever I want.
What would be red, all red.
Yeah.
You're gonna look like Suge
yellow.
Knight.
Fuck, you know what I want to get? Bro, I want to get a double-breasted pinstripe suit.
Suge Knight. You're gonna be Sugar Knight.
Sugar Knight.
Yeah.
Sugar Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it too.
What were you gonna say about double breasts?
I really want to get a custom-made pinstripe double-breasted suit.
Aren't you already getting a custom-made coat with a raccoon tail?
It's not raccoon.
What is it?
Fox.
Whatever. He's just out there killing animals.
Are we in fucking 2019? Why is a man going, I need fox on my jacket?
He's
Fox.
Because he's foxed in the head. That's why he keeps, getting
I'm
this.
foxy.
Yeah, oh, that's not true. That ain't true.
I was very cringy as it came out of my mouth. I was like, what?
It's too late.
I know.
You vomited on the microphone.
No, I didn't really vomit.
So,
But it's fucked up with the whole court thing. Like every time, even now, what we're doing, kind of defending the joke has nothing to do with it. It's just the idea of being allowed to say that joke, because it was it's not a lot of people, especially the Canadian press, especially the English Canadian press. They're making it look like it was me versus this little disabled boy, but it was his family reached out to the Human Rights Commission and then they sued me. So it's me versus the human rights people. So it's me versus my own fucking government.
yeah, that's it. I keep telling people, as much as I like to make fun of him, it's not really even him, because at the time he was young. It's the mother. It's the ones who decided there's certain jokes that can't be told, or because that's what they were even saying in the newspaper. They go, it's time that Mike Ward realizes that there's certain jokes that can't get the fuck out, can't be told. Fuck you.
Yeah, and plus they're saying it's time and they're using as a reference a joke I wrote in 2007 or 8.
Yeah.
Like, I had a guy that was insulting me the other day on the news. He was like, jokes like these would have been okay 10 years ago, but they're not okay anymore. And I was like, I did that joke 10 years ago, you fucking idiot. You stupid motherfucker.
No, I can't. This is
They're
too much.
dumb.
This
They're
is very,
dumb.
but this is you know how aggravating
This is Twilight Zone shit.
Yeah.
This legit pisses me off though.
Yeah, people on the news are stupid, most of
Yeah.
them. You don't know
Yeah.
that. The teleprompter people. You ever seen them when the teleprompter fucks up? It's like watching Anchorman. Yeah.
My blood's boiling.
The best gags I've seen online were the ones where there were local TV stations and you could call in and leave messages for someone for their birthday, and they would read anything.
Yeah.
They're like, it's on the prompter.
Yeah, it's like that one that when there was the crash, some Chinese, like Air
yeah.
China and something Wong.
Yeah, the pilot's
pilot's
name
name.
was something Wong and all that. And they were just reading it, not thinking about the stupid shit that was coming out of their mouth.
So
Yeah.
stupid.
Like, you have to have common sense.
yeah.
They're robots.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are robots.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people are robots. I noticed that. I tweeted that the other day. There was that woman. She was talking about the same thing about the jokes and what you can't say.
I didn't
and
see
it was
that.
super robotic about like the rules we have to put in place for like
Rules?
cisgender head. Like if you're this, you don't. It's just stupid shit. Yeah, rules.
I'm so happy that I was alive during the 20 years that comedy was fun. Like the 90s, you could do anything, and that's not 20 years, but you know, let's say 90 to 2010, you could do anything, and people were okay.
20 to 30 years ago.
No,
No,
less.
during 20 years, yeah.
But
Like
you
11 years ago, comedy was still amazing.
could do whatever you want. You know what I'm happy about? That I got to live that, right? But I wasn't a professional comedian.
Yeah.
And then even now, when things have turned and people are like, you can't say that, I still don't give a fuck. I'm very
But it's
happy.
not that many people. Most
No,
people
no, no.
enjoy actual comedy.
I don't care. Even if it wasn't, I enjoy what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
don't
just
care.
they're very, very, very vocal.
Yeah, they're very
Which
vocal.
is fucked up. Like the whole thing too with my court case. Like the government is making me pay money, but now like with fucking cancel culture, you know how crazy that is. That like already fucking social media has become some sort of they want
a
to
court.
they want to be they're the people's court, and they want to ruin people's careers, and then so you already have those fucking assholes making you lose your jobs, and then I have the government on top of that too. Fucking assholes. I was talking to my accountant last week, and I was like, okay, I wanna open a trust, and he was like, it's not like a family trust isn't worth it because you're not rich enough. That's when you're super rich. It'll cost you $30,000. I was
Jesus.
like, look,
Just to open it up?
it's $25,000 just to open it. But I was like, yeah, but then it'll don't forget, it's to protect everything I own from the fucking government. You gotta act like I'm fucking, Meyer Lansky. Like you gotta act like, cause
Fuck, bro.
yeah, you gotta act like I'm a fucking like, cause it feels like I'm a goddamn criminal, cause I made one joke about a stupid kid.
I have a question. Can you because I was wondering what would be the greatest gag you could do to pay him. Let's say they decide you have to pay him.
Yeah, but I'm not going to.
No, but let's just say they decide that. Does it have to be given lump sum once? Are you allowed? Because I think the funniest thing that could happen if you ever have to pay him is that you give $50 a month for however
You-
58 years. I
like,
calculated it.
Michelle told me I have 10 years to pay.
That's kind of funny, bro.
Yeah.
That's if you separate it because they never get to enjoy it. That's kind of
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
There's something.
That's petty.
There's something
That's
amazing
petty.
about
Only
that.
you would think of something
Yes,
like that.
because fuck you.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you, though.
Because what I want to do is we do like, but it's not gonna happen. I'm pretty sure Supreme Court. This is too crazy. Because it'll open up too much of a precedent for anyone to sue anyone for anything they're offended by. But let's just say it gets to that Twilight Zone level. I say we do a show at Club Soda, raise that money. It doesn't have to come out of your pocket, and then drips whatever it is the max 10 years. Even if it's $1 a day, whatever the stupidest amount we can give, that's what we do.
But even if we raise that, because the money doesn't mean anything anymore, because I've already paid 180,
Yeah.
and it'll be probably Supreme Court. It'll be another at least 150. So I'm thinking it's going to cost me the least amount it can cost me is 300.
Let's start
and
raising
I think
money.
the maximum is 500, and so I don't care about the 35.
No, me was it if
Yeah.
you have to for him, but
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the whole amount, we should
But-
start thinking.
What would be good though
Well-
to do if we raise money? It'd be to write checks, to like divide it into no matter what the amount is, and then every day he gets a check for $382
Exactly, that's it.
I
Exactly,
just
yeah.
calculated it. It's $9.56 a day.
a day.
That would be amazing. And every day he goes to the bank for
Yeah,
$9
he has
a
to
day.
deposit it.
This is great.
Yeah,
This is
and
the kind of
every
stuff.
day they freeze it for a week.
So what we can do is
And some weeks I make it bounce.
because what we could do is I'm pretty sure we could get within the next year like enough since there's so many people supporting
Yeah.
Schultz, everyone to do a couple of shows, and we could probably
Yeah.
end up covering all the costs.
Yeah.
So it won't hurt, but what will hurt is him having to go cash in a $9 check. But to be honest, I think what we're gonna be stuck with is gonna be we're gonna do some stuff to make sure that the
Yeah.
legal fees get paid off, because I don't honestly, all jokes aside, the Supreme Court cannot side with them because
Yeah.
it opens up, dude. That means that anyone, even Trudeau's family, could sue us or
Yeah.
anyone for making fun.
No.
It opens up such a weird
Yeah.
precedent. You can't do that. It opens up a weird door into
I'm
another
just
reality.
thinking about all the whore jokes we made about Trudeau's mom.
I'm fucked.
That fucking stupid whore if
Yeah.
she finds out we exist. Oh, I shouldn't have called her a stupid whore.
Yeah.
Alleged stupid whore. Alleged. She's a stupid whore, allegedly.
I shouldn't have started that Wikipedia page.
Jesus
Sounds
Christ.
good. That's why I don't think it'll happen. But what I keep thinking about is the fees that you paid.
But I'm super lucky right now. Like right now, I'm in a good
spot,
headspace. Like I'm not. Well, first time I was going through a depression, so I didn't want to do any shows. So like it was costing me a shit ton of money. Plus, I wasn't making any money, so I got in debt. But now I'm doing tons of shows, so this is just like good free press
Yeah,
for
I was
me.
thinking of
So
that.
so I'm just gonna make my money, and I'm lucky because since I have money, I'm gonna be able to pay for this. What I do want to start though, and I have to start it soon, and we should do those shows to raise money for the next person. Because
Yeah.
this is gonna happen to another person, then another person, and like I'm lucky that I'm in a spot that I have money. But like if this happened, if
An
this
open
happened to
micer.
you,
What about me? I'd be fucked. I'm going to jail.
You'd be so fucked.
You know what else I do? I start selling drugs, bro. Selling drugs to make that money. But no, there's no way you can't. How
Yeah.
would I survive that? I would have to get like
Yeah.
a high-profile lawyer.
Yeah.
Man, fuck these leeches, bro.
Plus, there's so much content out there of me being a piece of shit.
Bloodsuckers is
Yeah.
what they called.
Is what they called.
Is what they're called.
What happened
they're
there?
called.
What
What they're
happened?
called. What they're called. Sorry, I missed the RE.
I'm gonna.
I missed the
The
apostrophe.
person on your shirt speaks better English than you do.
What they called, dog.
What they call.
Speaking of English, what about that tweet
You're
with
supposed to say English.
English? What about that Joe Biden tweet, bro?
It's not a Joe Biden tweet. It's an actual speech. Me and
Yeah.
Mike
I
were
know, I
laughing
know.
about it last night.
Fucking-
Bro,
Yeah.
I was dying of laughter. I
What
couldn't-
a weirdo.
My
What
legs
a fucking weird.
My legs got hair on them, and then the hair turns blonde. The kids, they rub down my leg, and they love sitting on my lap. And I learned a lot about children sitting on my lap, and I like it.
I learned them through the roaches.
I learned,
Learned about roaches.
I learned about roaches. But he was talking about like black kids that freaked out when they saw the blonde hair.
Yeah, and they were
so
touching
it's
him.
weird going,
sitting on
hey,
his
I
lap.
didn't know black people, but then black people saw my leg hair, and then they pet it. And I fucking like little kids touching me.
It's so
Yeah.
strange. Could you imagine the person?
What a fucking weirdo.
His manager there, the guy helping with the tour.
probably
He's like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
no, he's probably like this, bro. He's probably like.
You're so good at speeches.
But people are so now like whatever their leader says, they fucking love it. So his dude was probably going, nailed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking, oh yeah, he's gonna get the black vote.
Black people love touching white people's leg hair. It's a fact. He's pulling a Hillary. Remember Hillary? She showed up at a black radio station.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I got hot sauce in my bag, girls.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. She was talking about I got my hot sauce.
She changed the way she speaks. Yeah.
She called it hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
I hate this phoniness.
Yeah, and then
bro.
people, black people all across America were like, guess who's not getting our votes?
Yeah.
I hate that phoniness.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Black people are like, I don't like hot sauce anymore. I'm gonna just have my bland chicken.
Yeah, because of her. Holy, and this Epstein thing, it's opened up a new can of worms.
Yeah.
See what's happening with the prince.
People aren't
Prince
letting
Andrew.
it go, by the way. Huh?
No, but
They've
why would they
printed
let it go?
They've printed it on shirts.
Why would they let it go? A fucking pedophile was helping high-powered pedophiles.
The monarchy
No,
was
'cause
fucking
usually-
kids.
No, I know, but usually they try to sweep stuff under the rug.
Yeah,
and
they
this-
tried.
Yeah.
But nothing's working.
by
I know.
murdering Epstein.
Yeah, but it backfired.
Of course it backfired. I can't believe they thought nobody would notice.
Yeah.
And they were talking in front of, what was it, the Congress the other week, one of the ladies that's in charge of that prison, and she kept making excuses. She's like, I don't know what happened. The FBI is investigating, but we have these strict policies. We don't leave people alone. And the guy's like, yeah, but you did. Well, what I'm trying to ask you is, how can the cameras be off at the same time as the two guys weren't there? And then she would repeat the same thing. We have a strict set of rules. And he's like, yeah, but you clearly didn't follow them or something happened.
Yeah.
Is there a crime syndicate? That's what the guy says. Is there people going in there? She couldn't answer.
You know what would be amazing if we found out that Epstein, of all the little kids that were having sex, if there was one little black kid that was like, this man made me pet his leg hair, and it was blonde,
And Biden's fucked.
and he's like,
Jesus Christ.
Biden's been doing shit with kids for years. He's always weird. He's smelling their hair. He's touching them and all that. And
That's
some people
creepy.
in the White House would even say, stay the fuck away from my daughter. Like they would pull her away and stuff because he's creepy.
Is like there's a picture online I saw it in memes of him, a woman doing this, and him.
Yeah, I think
biting,
it was his wife. He bit her finger last week.
But that's a real picture.
It's a real. The video's the best.
Yeah.
She's talking and she's pointing like that. She's pointing and he's like this. Oh shit.
If people say that you're like creepy and touchy feely, never put someone's finger in your mouth in public.
While she's doing a speech.
Yeah, even if it's your wife. Even if it's your wife.
Wait, while she was doing a speech,
Yeah.
she just
Yeah, she's pointing. She's talking. She talks to her hands and he's like, it calls her friend. He's like,
Yeah.
like
She
that.
seemed like too hot for his wife.
Or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, it's not his wife. Didn't his wife die?
Did she?
Yeah, I think so. Or one of them died.
I think they're so out of touch with with people and society that they think stuff like that are goofy and it's gonna make people laugh. But
Maybe.
it's just fucking creepy.
It is. He's
Yeah.
biting fingers, grabbing
Yeah.
kids. But the finger bite was hilarious.
Yeah.
That is funny.
That's like imagine that's the president. He's at the UN and there's like a leader from Congo pointing and he's like chocolate fingers yeah.
Or he meets like the leader of China and the person does this and then he kisses him on the forehead.
That's something he would do. Yeah.
But it looks like he's losing it though.
He
Like,
is.
Really? Where have you been?
No, even when he
Okay.
talks, he
Thank
looks
you,
like
Columbo. You fucking solved the mystery.
That's the whole thing is that he's clearly he's not losing it. This guy he went off the edge already. It's just taking us time to notice.
Fuck.
God damn.
My fucking weak little fingers.
I like that. There
I've been-
we go. Look at so it's not Mike.
Yeah.
It's super tight.
I thought I'd been
Here, let
rich
me-
for
let me-
too
let me do
long
it.
that my hands.
Poseidon, use your teeth.
Let me do it.
There we
Oh.
go. Fucking Pierre.
Pierre with the hands.
I would have liked to watch Poseidon use his teeth though.
Yeah.
So Poseidon, Mike reserved for you.
Good hand job.
Mike got you a room
Yeah.
at a goddamn castle in Quebec City
I did.
to bring your date.
And he didn't bring her.
And then you didn't bring her, and then you canceled
I don't wanna
on
talk
Mike.
He
about it.
texted me Friday. Okay, here's the thing. I got my verdict on Thursday,
Oh,
and
shit.
everyone was texting me, "Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This sucks. Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you?" And one text was, "Can I get the room next week instead?"
But I didn't.
Oh yeah, Brian, I saw about that court case thing, but about the room, bro.
No, but I hadn't seen the court case thing. I didn't know it was happening until later.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is funny though.
And you're like, yeah, this has to be Poseidon.
Then he called me and he was like, "Mike's very sensitive. He was crying because I have to change dates."
Yeah.
That's very nice of him.
I never said.
That's very nice of him. He is a gentleman.
That's amazing.
That is funny though. The
Yeah, but
timing.
he's gone this week.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good weekend for you because that's a
Yes.
fucking amazing hotel
And
room.
this Sunday's the award show, no?
This Sunday's
So
the
exciting.
award show,
So Saturday I'm gonna sleep there, wake
Yeah.
up, drive here.
and you guys like I'm nominated for Suzukut, which is my French podcast.
Nice.
So when I win that, if I win that,
You better win
but
that.
if I win that, come up on stage with me.
Am I allowed? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll use one of the pictures to like with the trophy and just you two, and then
What?
we'll put that on our media kit.
Winners of the prestige. There's no way you. Well, that's the award that I don't see anyone else with. You're the kingpin of that here.
Yeah.
I don't know, like yeah, probably. I think I'm gonna win that,
If-
but you never know.
If not,
Look,
we're,
if they
we're
need
not,
a,
we're not walking out. We're getting
Yeah.
kicked out. Let me tell you.
look, yeah, if they need a little bit of convincing, I know certain individuals.
It's gonna be like the old award shows for rap videos back in the '90s.
Yeah.
When it's like, oh, there's a problem on stage. It's Poseidon choking a little French guy.
It's just you joking French people.
The best would be Jan would be nominated. Jan wins for one of his podcasts, and then Poseidon's like, again, this fucker robs me twice in 1 year. The Glutton Fest King.
Oh shit!
We got to get back on
I
that.
start talking like
Do you-
Scarface.
Do you have a pinstripe suit or no?
No, not yet.
But he has nice suits.
I have nice.
We're gonna look cool.
Okay.
I have one that's like I don't know how to say it in English. Karate.
Checkered.
Yeah.
Karate sounds fancier. Karate, you go like, oh no, that's probably cool.
'Cause even in English-
checkered makes you sound retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even in English, like when I bought it, they were like, it's karate.
Yeah.
It's karate, like that. They
Yeah,
say
yeah.
like that.
And then you're like, thank you, Sensei.
and then I was like,
Karate. Hey, go!
No, but
It's karate. Wax off. Wax off.
karate.
I'm glad you could tell that I am an athlete and a warrior. It's just
It's karate. Yellow belt, sensei. Did you call your salesman sensei?
Yeah.
Thank you, sensei.
he's buying it, he's paying for it. They're like, thank you. And he turns around the salesman, Sensei.
But I got it. It was I got.
I will honor you with this. He puts on a scarf. He puts on like
Yeah.
this.
God damn.
You're the Karate Kid. You're the modern day Karate Kid.
You're the karate
yeah.
kid.
Forget Will Smith's kid. You're the Karate Kid.
Karate kid.
I'm just fucking eating donuts and buying suits.
Yeah. They keep
But I
having to
gotta-
stretch the suits.
I keep having to buy one every 2 months because I keep getting fatter.
Yeah. Speaking of which, now I'm going hardcore on the weight loss because I want to lose for June. So it's gonna get. I might be angry all the time, Poseidon. Who knows? Or I might not be.
Huh.
I'm cutting out bread completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, man, that's brave. That's brave of you.
That's brave.
Yeah,
Isn't
bread.
You know what's brave, bro?
that's not
bread,
that
bro.
brave.
Brave is running into a building that's
Burning
on fire.
Look, as a Greek, cutting
Brave
Yeah.
is stealing a plane and hitting the World Trade
Well,
Center.
whenever-
That's brave, bro. This is just me trying to lose some weight, bro.
Whenever he saw the firemen running into the burning buildings, 9/11, he thought they were running in with bread. Going, toast, instant toast. I invented a microwave for toast.
They're feeding everyone. Brave. You know how you have
Brave.
brag? That's gonna be his thing. Brave.
Brave. But yeah, cutting out bread and being brave is like being a fat woman in a bikini in a picture.
Yeah, I
and
hate
being
that.
brave.
She's so brave.
She's so brave. She's just fat.
You know who's brave? The guy who took the picture. That's a brave person right there.
You know who's brave? The guy who went bankrupt when the publisher of the magazine.
Yeah. Who took a risk?
Yeah, he is fucking brave.
I remember that used to be. Now it's people, I guess, because they weren't making money off that. But I remember every second day there's a new brave, either fat person or an ugly
Transvestite.
person or transvestite. No, it was always something that doesn't make any sense. Like the new skinny, 356 pounds.
But
That's never been. That's not the old skinny. That's not skinny.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Yeah. Oh, I talked about this on This Just Thing. I don't know if Mike knows. Apparently, Celine Dion wore a shirt that said Renee hit it first.
Renee hit it first?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's weird because he hit it when she was a kid.
Yeah.
Like she's like, yo, I was married to a child molester, and she's wearing a shirt.
God damn, bro.
You were there when I said this on the show.
Where
Remember,
was this?
Phil freaked out because Phil's like, she was wearing a shirt, and I said, yeah, when she was 9, he hit it.
Maybe I was
That's-
taking a
yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah, maybe you were taking a shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like you. But yeah, who would
Yeah.
wear that shirt?
Yeah. I had a guy, it's weird, and I keep bringing back my court case. But one of the messages I got, the guy was like, look at Mike Ward fucking, he didn't use the word fag, but I'm going to say he called me a fag. He was like, look at Mike Ward fucking fag. He's making fun of little kids. Would he dare talk about Celine Dion or Renee? And I was like, you fucking idiot. In the same bit as the fucking disabled boy, I called Renee a goddamn pedophile. That is way worse. That's way worse than saying that a disabled kid's kind of ugly.
He's not. Stop saying he's disabled. Everybody's they brainwashed you, Mike.
Yeah.
He has no disability.
He has a Treacher Collins, which
he
is
looks
the same. Yeah, and I look funny.
Yeah, I look funny too.
I
We all
look
look at
funny.
this.
But-
Look at this.
Yeah.
This guy has treacherous colon,
like,
whatever the fuck.
I have diabetes is
That's a real disease.
That's a bigger disability.
That could kill you.
That will kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slowly but surely.
Well, that's what happens. The second we're out of the womb, we're slowly dying. Isn't it? If you think about it, that's why I think people get like really depressed and they go into dark. Because if you think about the second you're born,
Yeah.
countdown.
Yeah, but you can't think about it like that. You gotta
You just do your thing while you're here.
Yeah, you're here for a limited tide. Have
Yeah.
tide.
You're here for a limited tide.
Limited time.
like, just-
He's
just,
because he thinks like a seal.
Because he thinks like a seal.
I can imitate one too.
Yeah, it's like a circus seal.
Limited tide. We're here for limited tide.
Where's my red ball, bro?
Just laying on the
my
ice.
nose.
You know how it
Yeah.
is, boys.
Whenever he sees that guy
Being all sexy
fighting,
like.
trying to close SeaWorld, and he sees pictures of seal and that walrus, he's like, that's kind of sexy.
The walrus. Yeah.
Sexy walrus.
Am I the only one with a heart on right now?
Oh shit!
I could.
Am I the only one with an erection? What's happening here?
God damn, bro. You guys are too much.
I had a guy this weekend. I had 3 shows, and they were really fun shows. But the second night, there was a group that they were nice at first, but one of them was just drunk and annoying. And the guy was like, they were like, hey, do you want to go out? And I was like, look, I'm just going to go drink in my hotel room with my opening acts. And they were like, no, come. And I was like, look, if I go to a bar, it's going to be annoying. There's going to be fucking annoying people coming up to me. And they were like, what do you mean annoying? And I was like, they're going to be people like your fucking friend. They're all going to be like your fucking friend. They're going to be touchy-feely. And then he was like, I'm not touchy. And then he was touching me.
While he's touching you.
Yeah. And then I was like, stop touching me. Stop touching me. And he goes, and then and I go, look, fucking stop touching me. Leave. Just leave. And then he left. And then he came back to apologize. But he was so drunk, he was like, I'm sorry I touched you. But then he started touching me again. And I was like, get the fuck out, you fucking asshole. Get out. And then he was sad. And his friend was like, no, don't be nice. His wife just left him. And I was like, good.
Yeah.
I'm happy she fucking left him. I'm happy she left him. And then
She's in a better place.
he left and he was crying. And then
He was crying?
Daniel, one of my opening acts, like he's super sensitive. Backstage, we go backstage. He goes, I think that guy's gonna commit suicide. And I was like, good. I hope he fucking dies.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
I like
What
that
a
you
piece
said
of
that. Glad
shit.
she left. That's what I would have said. You're like, good. No wonder she left this.
Yeah.
I'm leaving
Fucking-
this. I'm going
fucking
backstage.
Piece of shit. Oh, and I had another thing on the way to the show. I told you last week, right? I want to buy the house that my wife grew up in,
Yeah.
as a surprise for her. So I went to visit it, and I was afraid, since in Quebec, like people recognize me. So I wore a hat and I had glasses on, so they wouldn't recognize me.
Did it work?
And I'm buying it under my company name. So I went in with Daniel, my opening act, who's sensitive. So then the woman was sure we were a couple. And then she was like, oh, les garçons. She kept on calling us les garçons,
The boys.
the boys. And she was like, the boys. And she was like, I have another house that's perfect for boys. Because she asked me, she was like, why are you visiting this house in the middle of nowhere? And I was like, I had to think of an excuse. And I was like, I wanted something near Quebec City, but he lives in that town over there.
So it sounds like...
So it's like halfway where we can meet in the middle. So it sounded like...
You're secretly fucking each other.
Yeah, and plus I told her, I was like, there's a four-wheel trail. So it made it seem like it was like a Brokeback Mountain thing, but on four-wheelers.
There's a gay bar right next door.
Had she recognized you, that's how rumors start.
Yeah, but because she was staring at me for a while, and then I'd always look down, and then she recognized me when I signed the thing, because my company, you gotta sign the name of the company and then your name.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh fuck, I didn't recognize him." And then she told my agent, she was like, "I didn't know he was gay." And then he's like, "No, he's not gay. He's got a wife." And then she was like, "He's gay." And then I thought, if she fucking finds out that my wife grew up in that house, you know how fucking much of a piece of shit gay dude I'd be? That I'd be like, I want to buy the house that my stupid fucking wife was born in.
So I can fuck my boyfriend.
I can fuck my boyfriend. I can fuck her on the bed.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
That's so dark and fucking stupid.
She shows up as a key witness in the trial. Let me tell you what kind of piece of shit he is. Like Seinfeld, the last episode where everybody you've ever wronged shows up on trial.
God damn, bro.
Yeah.
This is funny.
You seem upset.
Yeah.
What? Why would I be upset?
What are you mad about? Do you want to be in a relationship with Danielle?
No, what the hell?
What's Danielle's last name?
It's a Grenier.
Radcliffe.
Oh, it's Michelle's brother.
Yeah.
You leave Michelle's brother alone, bro.
Jesus Christ, bro. I never wanted anything to do with it.
He wanted to be in the family.
He wanted to call Michelle brother. That's all they did.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, like, I was watching a documentary, like Behind the Ring or Dark Stuff of the Ring, and they're talking about like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
And the way he treated his wife, like Miss Elizabeth, how protective he was. And that shit was crazy. He would like put her in, like, because she was on tour with him, right? Because she'd be his manager in wrestling. And he would lock her up so that she couldn't talk to other wrestlers and shit like that.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
So nobody fucks her.
And isn't that the perfect way to get your wife to want to fuck everyone else?
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Oh, yeah, it's a nice closet. You got your own mop. You could practice. It's crazy. Plus,
She
apparently,
could fuck herself and then mop up the fucking...
here's the other thing. I was under the impression that he would talk like that only on camera.
But that was his voice?
You know how I realized that was his voice? Because people were talking about stuff like Hulk Hogan's wife, backstage and at the house, just eating, right? And every time they would talk about what he said, they would do the voice. Like, and he came, he's like, Linda, ooh, you can't do this. And I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
So this guy lived his life talking like that to people.
I think he became, you know how Andrew Dice Clay
Andrew
apparently
Dice Clay?
used to speak like a fucking human being.
Yeah.
And now he's like, I'm over here now all the time.
I'm over here, give me the cheeseburger. Yeah.
Like same as Gilbert. Like the first time I met Gilbert Gottfried, it's weird because he tries to tone it down in real life, but he does sound, he's always got that Gilbert Gottfried
the
voice.
Iago voice.
Yeah. And he didn't used to, like when you saw interviews of him in the 70s, he didn't sound like that.
I can't be mad at Macho Man. Like, no matter, even if he was dropping racial slurs, you'd be like, that's kind of funny. Like, coming out of a mouth like that, isn't it ridiculous? Oh, yeah. I'm going to get the manager, buddy. Ooh, you're going to get fired. I'd be like, yeah, okay. Whatever you say, you fucking clown.
Like Macho Man as a pedophile. Ooh, brother.
Yeah.
You're going to suck my dick. It's going to be our secret. Ooh, yeah.
We're going straight to the top. I wouldn't be able to take him seriously. You know,
Jesus Christ.
I would lie and tell
Macho
him that I
Man.
fucked his wife just to see his reaction. You're breaking the Macho Man's heart right now.
I broke into the closet.
He's so crazy. Why are you like? So it was clicking, like I was watching, and then when I was like, wait, why do they keep doing the voice? And then it was like really personal shit, and they were still like, and then he came in, he told me, Linda, you get, and I was like, holy fuck, this guy was like that in real life. That is too much. How do you marry that guy?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. Like, how?
You're in.
How do you live with that? Imagine waking up.
He probably
Good
didn't
morning.
speak like that when he met her. I assume, or she was maybe just a fucking stupid bitch.
But apparently she was really nice. She was a sweetheart.
Yeah, of
Maybe she
course.
was too
If you're
nice.
getting yelled at 24/7 and in a closet, whenever she was outside, she was always like, "Oh, this is beautiful. This is so spacious."
Poseidon, he has that voice for everything. Imagine sex, everything. He's taking a shit.
I'm coming.
No. We're out of toilet paper, Elizabeth. he's always on.
calling her brother. Yeah, whenever he goes to, can you pass toilet paper underneath the door? People put their hand, he tags. I'm out.
Yeah, you keep wiping. You're in, buddy.
You're in.
God damn.
Okay. Ooh, not enough salt on these eggs, Elizabeth. It's crazy. Fuck, bro. You go nuts. I think living in a
Yeah.
house like that, you must go
I
crazy.
think me talking like that, well, I would go nuts.
No, but if you get used to it, it's just coming out like when method actors really get into it. The people that are really affected are the people around them.
That's what he is. He's fucking, he took Actors Studio to another level.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, he's the greatest actor of this
Of all time.
century. Yeah, he's the people always.
He was always on.
Yeah.
Always. But you working right now, let's say he's trying to rent a car from you. You're telling me you would be able to keep a straight face?
No.
Poseidon, old buddy, I'd like a Prius. You know? Maybe a sedan of some sort. Ooh, yeah, you know? The Macho Man's got to fit these pythons in. You wouldn't lose your shit, bro.
I'd be like, you should go to the competitors.
It must be hard for him too to play poker because he's got that tell. Whenever he sees the cards, he goes, "Ooh yeah." Then he's like, "Go fuck."
Oh, do you guys?
He has that tell where he's like, ooh, I'm the champ, baby. Pair of aces right up their sleeves. Yeah.
Do you guys remember that time that Kim Kardashian wore mirrored sunglasses to a poker game and you were able to see her cards?
No. Oh, did she do that?
Sounds like a Kardashian move.
Oh, and she's a.
So she was just there, poker face and everything, but then she would go like this, and
people
then on
just
her
stare at her.
sunglasses, you could see her cards. So like I was like, okay.
Because she's thinking mirrors, if they look at me, they just see themselves. Unless they just look at you at an angle. You stupid bitch. But she's a lawyer now.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did law school. She's following the footsteps of her father.
Yeah. She wants OJ to murder someone else.
Yeah. OJ, people are too hard on him.
Yeah.
He's done so much for the world of sports.
Oh,
I don't know what they're all mad
this
about.
this website that I ordered this from, they have a shirt with OJ Simpson in court, and it's Mickey Mouse gloves.
Okay.
Yeah. It seems like they do really bad jokes.
Yeah.
That one's good. That one's funny, but
The Mickey Mouse gloves?
yeah.
If the glove don't fit, you must what?
I quit.
There we go. That's the only reference Poseidon's going to get.
Where'd you get a message from?
I thought I got a message. Well, I did, but it was from...
I love how we just stopped to look at his
no,
message.
just because it just popped up, but it says, tell us. It's like, your bill is ready. If you pay by December 27th, this is your bill.
Your bill is ready.
Yeah, I'll
They
pay
keep
for it
they
tonight.
keep sending me promos. Oh, the other day Bell called me,
Uh-oh.
and I have told him repeatedly to stop trying to sell me shit.
You've been with me when they call me this
Yeah.
crazy shit I say. One time I yelled at the guy. I told him I don't watch TV. He's like, oh, but we'll offer you this back. I don't watch any TV. He's like, no, but you must watch some TV. I fucking hate TV. TV is the devil. I never want to watch. You remember that? It is a fucking. It's full of devil programs. Don't call me back. I don't want to join Satan.
Wait,
you remember
weren't
that?
we in New York and he was there too? That was
Yeah,
in New York.
I remember
no?
that. You were talking about Satan and your religion.
I don't remember when, but they called me. I was like, who is this? Ugh. Anyway.
I was at the Bay and I was going up the escalator and somebody goes to hand me a pamphlet for discounts. I'm like, I don't like discounts.
Yeah, I said I don't like discounts. That's what I've said too. He's like,
don't
are you
like
interested in a
it.
discount? I hate discounts. I told him. I like paying full price, double sometimes, just to fuck with him. I'm not. If I'm interested, I'll actively seek it out. But I don't want you to charge. Even
I don't like being, like, you know.
Did you see my thing yesterday with Twitter, UPS? Where people were commenting on it because I wrote what I suggest for people to do is either use carrier pigeons or maybe a blind man driving a van on fire as a more reliable method than UPS. They're so fucking shit. Because you know what happened? I was at home. I was sitting. I was watching Home Alone, and I get a notification from Amazon. Oh, they attempted a delivery just now, but you're not home, so you got to work out when they're gonna come back.
That's
So what the
annoying.
fuck? So I look UPS. I go, this motherfucker. They never rang the doorbell or nothing. How do you attempt a delivery without even ringing the doorbell? That's not an attempt. You know, you just didn't want to bring up the fucking table because I got a table. So I was fucking super pissed off. And then they messaged me on Twitter. They go, tell us the details. So I gave them just the number of the order number. And she finds it. She goes, yeah, he says he attempted delivery. I go, I don't care what he says. He didn't ring the doorbell. How is that an attempt? How would I know? You guys have telepathic fucking delivery people. So, and then she's like, okay, can I have your phone number? So I go, why do you need the phone number? Do you need it? She's like, no, I don't need it. He's going to attempt tomorrow. I go, so why would I give you my fucking phone number? I go, no.
Maybe she thought.
And I just
maybe
stopped
she
talking to
liked
her.
your voice.
No, it doesn't. How? She didn't hear my voice.
Yeah.
Maybe she liked the way you typed. You wrote. I don't fucking know, bro.
Oh, you think she was hitting on me?
Yeah.
You're a fucking doofus. You're a stupid, stupid man.
I like
people-
Canada Post system though.
People, what do you like about Canada Post?
What they do is like they have
Oh,
this safe in the building, and what they do is they throw the package in there.
Oh yeah,
A
and then,
mailbox.
and then yeah, the mailbox,
And you have a
then
key.
you call
And then
and
they
go,
put-
I never got it, and then they send you another one, and then you get two
Yeah.
free presents.
But we have that. My building has that. That's not the problem. The problem is that it's a fucking table. You can't fit that in a little box.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
quite.
Quite.
Yeah,
Touche, good sir. Quite.
but it's just such nonsense. These delivery guys just ring the bell, and the bell goes to my phone, and then I open it for you. Very simple. And then you bring me the table, and I say good things to you. I sign, and our interaction ends there.
Interaction.
Because I don't want to. Because now you know what happens when you miss it too much.
I like
They make you
whenever
go down
one
there.
of us fucks up a word, he corrects us and he thinks the other one's gonna join in, but the other one just goes, oh, I would have. No, that's a mistake anyone could make.
And yeah, I get it.
That's okay. You know, he knew what the word was. He just it came out wrong.
But he always like, I got
Yeah.
this, right, guys? Right? He's alone.
I can never win.
That's a problem. The being three people.
Yeah. There's always that one guy. You know what I mean? The
With
guy in
long
the-
hair.
Yeah. Staring at the guy in the closet.
Yeah. You heard that Macho Man story and you're like, that's amazing. There's a closet and there's a muscular man yelling at me.
That's what's gonna happen to Poseidon. He's gonna fall into character one day so deep. He's always gonna talk like that.
Like how?
Like when you go into Super Poseidon mode. Bro, bro, that you're gonna get into that.
That girl I know you don't want to talk about this on air, but that girl that you're gonna see next weekend, are you gonna,
Pierre's losing his shit. Pierre's losing his shit
do you
right
talk to her in French or English?
Both.
Okay.
now. Oh, I like that.
Does she only understand one of the languages?
No.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
That'd be amazing.
Anytime I want to tell something that I think she might not like, I switch to English. And she smiles and nods. I'm like, yeah. Daddy's getting in the back door. She's probably watching. That's
Yeah.
why he's doing this.
Probably.
Look, he's getting all
But
awkward.
it's
This is
gonna be
amazing.
fun though. She's gonna have a good time.
Yes.
Did you plan any? Did you check what restaurants you're gonna take her to? Or
Nah, I'll be spontaneous.
okay.
So what we're doing is Saturday you go in there, then you're back Sunday.
No, he's
No, I'm
leaving
going Friday.
Saturday.
I took
Saturday?
a day off from work.
Okay. And then so you're gonna be back Sunday.
Yes.
So Sunday we'll
Yeah.
do a Pantelis live till 6. Go get changed and go straight to the CBC
Yeah.
building.
I'll be back at around.
Fuck.
What just happened? He's trying to count.
It takes less time to come back from Quebec City than it took for him to calculate how much
He's
time
like,
it
I'm
takes.
so 2 hours, so that's +2. But then if you carry the 1,
No, because what I'm thinking.
I'm not good at algebra.
Because what I was thinking, I was like, should I shower there and relax and have breakfast and then change there? and
that
then-
all went in your head. Who Pythagoras? There's fucking calculations going on. He's like, fuck, I don't know how to do this. What if I move the cone and then
No, because I was thinking if I should change there, and then take it easy.
So you're
have
gonna
breakfast.
wear a suit and,
No, no, no.
drive 3 hours in a suit,
And then come do a live
Well,
stream.
no,
and then do
no.
2 hours of podcasting and
no,
go,
no.
I'm ready.
in regular clothes. No, because after the live, I would change into the suit.
Why don't you just leave the clothes at home? Because you live next to the studio.
No, because I want to wake up, relax, have breakfast, and then be here by 2.
Hey, you don't understand what I'm saying. You live next to the studio. Why would you bring a suit with you to Quebec and then
I
bring
would
it
not-
right
that's
back?
not
with
what
you?
that's not what I was saying. I would never bring a suit to
The
Quebec.
suit is already in Quebec. He mailed it last week. That's why he likes Canada Post.
Yeah. He's like, they're so nice.
The hotel was like, what?
Why is there a tarp here?
Why is there a
Jesus
garbage
Christ.
bag that's taped up?
I used to
He
have.
puts in a garbage bag with tape. It looks
And the
like-
address is just Fancy Hotel, Quebec City? That doesn't make sense.
and they knew it was him. Like, only
By the
one
way,
guy.
I used to have a dress shirt that I didn't realize at the moment it was carotte.
Okay. That was before you knew that you were the karate kid.
It was red and white. It looked like a picnic cloth.
It looked like a Turkish flag.
Yeah.
It looked like a picnic cloth. So
So you look like a big picnic table.
yeah, and then I used to like it until somebody pointed that out, and then I got rid of it.
You became like the epitome of Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
You became the picnic basket.
Yeah, basically. But I could have used it as a pickup line, like, yo, why don't you eat off this? Or
How-
why don't you?
Who would you
Yeah.
say that to?
And why don't you eat off this? Doesn't that just mean she'll sit on you and put a sandwich on your chest?
Yeah.
Or did you want her to suck another guy's dick, but his dick is on your shirt?
I want you to use me as a table. What do you mean? I want that very good looking man to fuck you on top of me.
I want the handsome man that gets full erections
Yeah, wait.
to fuck you close to my mouth.
Why? Do you get turned on when other guys are fucking me? No, but I like being helpful. I'm very helpful.
I'm very helpful.
You could lean on me, literally.
God damn it, guys.
Oh, you were talking before we started this
Oh,
podcast
yes.
about The Irishman.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how I wasn't really sure when I think about it that it was a good movie. I think it had great acting in it.
It's an amazing 90-minute movie. I think maybe.
Yeah, not a 3.5 hour one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too long. They should have done part 1 and part 2 like they did with Scarface.
Either that or I don't even feel like it was that entertaining in terms of
Yeah.
the story to keep you. I think the acting was what kept you going. They were good acting. The
Yeah.
CGI was a little weird, but I don't feel like as a movie it was fully as great as people are making it seem.
No.
I think people were just so mesmerized by everything going on.
Everyone was so happy having all these people in the same movie.
Yeah.
It
I
could have
feel
been
like-
any garbage
I
movie.
feel like it ended very sad.
What?
It was very like that scene where he goes to the bank to talk to his daughter.
Yeah.
He's an old man and he has the walking things. I was like, that was sad. I was
the
like,
walking
wow.
thing, the cane.
Crutches?
He had I guess
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
the crutches.
Then she refuses to talk to him. She puts the thing, and I was like, "Oh, shit.
That's the saddest thing you've seen in a movie?
That was sad."
What? It's a,
You didn't find that sad?
yeah, but that's what
Yeah.
stuck with you, the whole thing? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even remember that scene.
yeah.
Oh.
You've repeatedly told your father to leave you alone and go fuck himself, and this is she refused to speak to her dad. It's
Very
so sad.
I think
You're a
I was
psychopath.
just sad. Were you just sad that he had crutches?
No, it's what got to me is
Maybe.
like,
Or was it because it's a bank and whenever you go there, you realize you don't have any money? Is that why it was sad?
Yeah, you're like he's trying to pull out money, but we'll give it to him. I know the feeling, bro.
I know the feeling. You wait in line at the bank, the lady's there, she knows you, and then she walks away and doesn't want to see you, and then you have to leave.
no, I guess it's because the whole ending.
Security's really adamant about you walking out.
No,
Very
because it was
sad.
it was the whole ending of that movie with Russ, being an old like I don't know.
You're a
the-
walking spoiler
Jesus
alert.
fuck! And the way he spoils, I've seen the movie and I don't get what he's spoiling.
Yeah,
I don't even
Well, 'cause
know
I'm-
there's a
you know the
character
thing. 'Cause I'm
named
trying to-
Russ.
I don't know
I
who Russ
didn't
is.
remember there was a guy named Russ.
There is.
I don't even know.
Who's Russ?
Are you
the
sure
guy
you didn't hear
there.
bus? Are you saying bus in Korean?
No. I take the Russ. Hey, like somebody, fuck you, Vic.
What the fuck is happening?
God damn! Hey, you somebody? What?
Fuck you back. The saddest part of this movie, besides what we discussed before, that
Jesus
I found out that
Christ.
apparently Robert De Niro used to have a fetish where he used to shit on chicks.
Oh yeah,
And he had tied, there's an actress, I'm trying to think of who it was, that he tied her to a bed and she thought she was gonna have sex, and he shit on her chest and left.
Damn, that? I don't know if that's a real fetish, but I know that's a real fetish. I don't know if he has that fetish.
That's what I heard from somebody in the know apparently. But I don't know why I'm blanking right now.
These Italians have weird fetishes, bro.
Yeah, it's the Italians.
It's an Italian thing, yeah, definitely.
100%, it's an Italian
All
thing.
Italians.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, Guido, that's his thing. Oh, maybe Guido told me this. I don't know, because Guido knows a lot about Hollywood. Yeah.
I think it was Anthony Cumia, and he was rock hard when he told us.
Yeah. It's an Italian thing. Just shitting on people's chest. That's what it is. Bada boop, bada ploop, bro.
That's a weird fetish. Like,
To shit on someone and then walk away. Yeah.
Because I don't know if once you shit, that's when you come.
Do you come? There's no way you. How do you?
No.
Maybe.
I don't think so. That's impossible. It's
You know how it is? Because, like,
maybe
I can't shit without peeing a little before. So maybe that's how they are. They can't come without shitting a little before.
You think that's what it is?
Maybe.
I thought it was like psychological. I thought it was like a power thing. Like I fucking shit
That's
on
what I
you.
thought it was
Yeah.
too.
Like
a
child molesters,
domination
it's a
thing.
power
Yeah.
thing.
But that feels more like something that someone with no power would do. Right? Because you know, like how guys that like to be dominated are always like Fortune 500 presidents. It's never a guy that spends his whole day working fucking minimum wage, having people going, you're garbage.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry."
beat me up with a paddle.
And then he like, I think it's people that like to be bullied in the bedroom have powerful jobs. So
Interesting.
someone shitting on someone else, you have to be a piece of garbage. If you're like, I'm powerful during the day, I have to be powerful at night too.
I have to shit on
Yeah.
this woman.
God
Yes,
damn.
that's what. But
God
people do that.
damn.
People shit. Yeah, on chests.
Yeah.
But
The
man-
Germans, I think, perfected this.
Yeah. That feels very German.
But that's big business. Eh? There's dominatrixes.
Oh shit! I thought shitting people.
No, bro. Like there's,
Shitting.
That's big business,
big-
bro.
No,
You don't know.
bro.
You don't know the kind of
Bro,
shits I take.
There's some women. There's some women, bro. They get out of prostitution.
Italians? Is it Italians? It must be Italians.
They get out of
Sounds like a Italian
prostitution, and that's all they do is they fuck rich businessmen in the ass with strap-ons.
So they're still in prostitution.
All right. They get out of prostitution to
But instead
fuck
of getting
men for
fucked,
money.
instead of getting fucked, they do the fucking, and they make more money. They make
smart,
apparently 10
smart.
times the money.
So why don't you get into that, stupid?
What do you mean?
You won't have to get fucked. You'll do the fucking
Yeah.
like you like to do.
What are
You
you
love to
talking
do.
about?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm not a dominatrix.
No, but why don't you become a
You're a
dominatrix?
dominatrix.
Yeah, you. Yes, the dominatrix. Oh man, you know what's gonna happen now? That's a Photoshop. Someone's gonna Photoshop the dominatrix.
I'm not gonna fuck businessmen in the ass.
Why not?
Not you, not your dick. You put on a strap on, stupid.
Yeah,
so all
yeah,
you're doing is
yeah.
cardio. You're doing calisthenics,
I can
basically.
fuck rich old ladies.
Okay, even that. You could be a gigolo.
Yeah.
And then what if they ask you to poop on their chest?
For the right amount
Again,
of money.
because it's an Italian thing. It's like, can you please shit on my chest?
I'll be like, hey, whoa, all right, let's do this.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
It's like Andrew Dice Clay when he had a seizure.
Hey, yo, whoa, my left arm is numb.
I can't see my face.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah, why don't you just do that? Become
Fucking
a dominatrix.
Old rich ladies.
Become a
Fuck old rich ladies.
anybody
Or men.
or
Who
men,
cares?
but men.
Nah, I don't wanna
Gender,
fuck old
gender is just a fucking
social construct. Yeah, but men.
So you're fucking old ladies with rock hard dicks.
The rule is if men want to get fucked by you, you could only put on a strap on and do exercise. You can't put your real dick in them. It's just a strap on.
You gotta control yourself.
But you have to have a dominatrix name that suits you, right? But don't call yourself Poseidon. Maybe like Poseidon the Hut or something like that.
Posidania.
Like a woman.
Yeah.
So you can dress up as
yeah.
a chick?
Shirley, call yourself Shirley.
Yeah. Surely you must be joking. Yeah, maybe. No, but just think of a dominatrix name, a dominatrix. Or the dominate. No, not dominatrix.
You know what I'd like?
Dominatrix.
A sugar mama.
That's your name.
You'd
No,
like
no,
to be
no.
a sugar mama?
No, I'd like
Because you
the-
like sugar?
No, I'd like a sugar mama.
And you have tits like your
and,
mama.
and I'm the sugar baby.
You're the sugar baby and you got a sugar
That'll be
mama.
fun. For a bit, though.
So you want to find a rich, older cougar.
Yeah.
You know, the problem is
They have standards.
they have standards. Yeah. They like cute young men.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know how it is when you go to the grocery store, you want to pay for fruit that's nice and firm. You don't want to pay for that melon that fell on the floor and split open and there are maggots eating it.
and it keeps shitting everywhere.
That one a little harder to sell.
But no, I think you could find a sugar mama. We have a buddy. Remember when you know who had a sugar mama?
Yeah.
But he said that she was disgusting.
She was.
Yeah.
But she kept buying him like fancy watches and shit. So he's like, she's like, she owns something huge. Like she's super loaded, and she would,
Viagra it is.
yeah. So I think he would just pop a pill and he would meet her once or twice a week and just destroy her.
I think though to become like a guy, a gigolo, you need two things. You need Viagra and you need to have no sense of smell.
Yeah.
Because probably those
fuck.
fucking old, like fucking an old disgusting lady, visually you can close your eyes, but you can't close your nose.
Yeah, I have a very strong sense of smell.
And a terrible sense of humor. Yeah, smell is gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
Smell it'll fuck it. But it depends who you are. Like I think the guy that we're talking about right now, we're not saying his name because we know he's watching. But he doesn't give a fuck. He's a warrior.
He's a gangster.
Yeah, he just
I like
does
that.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah, he's like,
I do what I gotta do.
yeah.
So he wouldn't give a fuck.
He's
about
on
that.
the front line.
He's on the front line. Yeah, he's taking these hits. But
I'm
sometimes,
giving him out.
but sometimes there's hot older cougars.
Yeah. But they don't pay.
They don't. No, they don't pay. They
Yeah.
just like to keep it discreet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind that either.
Yeah, but they'll mind you because you can't keep anything discreet.
Yeah.
Of course I can.
She's gonna be like this. The name of the game is discretion. You're like, I got it. It's exactly what I just fucking tweeted.
That was actually really funny. I like that one. That was really
That's what
funny.
he'll do. He'll post a photo on Instagram and be like, yo, discreet lovers. And she'll be like, are you fucking stupid?
That would be a very
That's
nice.
a good a
Scene.
screenshot
Yeah.
for Instagram.
That would be a very nice scene in like a show or a movie or something like that. The way you described it,
Yeah.
that would be a very funny scene in a movie.
No, it would.
It'd be sad though.
Yeah.
It'd be sad.
Because he would go from so close to having sex with a hot cougar to not having sex with a hot cougar.
Yeah, so it'd be sad. And then Russ would show up.
And ruin everything.
I still don't know who Russ is.
Me neither.
It's
Is that De Niro's name?
no, Joe Pesci.
His name is Russ?
His
yeah, in the
name is
movie.
Russ?
His-
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I kept calling
his
him
name was Russell something in the movie.
Simmons. You don't have to Google it. No, we
Was
don't
it
care
Russell
that much.
Peters?
Was it Russell Peters?
No,
Was he doing crowd work the whole time? Fucking talking about Chinese people?
I know how you Chinese guys are.
oh, he's 76 years old. Joe Pesci, eh?
Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci.
I watched him last night. I was watching Home
Joe
Alone 1 and
Pesci.
2. I always have it on like on the TV in the background on the holidays.
Hold on, I'm very curious. What the
what
fuck?
his
They
name
have
was?
everyone, but not Joe Pesci.
Isn't Joe Pesci the third one?
The one that says Joe Pesci.
No, that's Robert De Niro.
No, that's Robert De Niro. But what about Joe Pesci?
Find
Oh,
Joe
there he
Pesci.
is. Yeah, Russell Buffalino.
Oh,
There you go.
Buffalino.
Russ. Yeah.
Yeah, we just knew him as Buffalino, bro. Nobody calls him Russ. What are you,
No,
his
in the
friend?
movie they called him Russ.
Yeah, but you're not friends with him.
Yeah, they call him Buffalino. Call him Mr. Buffalino.
Yeah. You could call him Senor Buffalino.
Hola, señor.
Stop avoiding
Why are
what
you
we're
doing
saying.
this? It's, you want
Why are you
the shit in your
motioning?
mouth?
Yeah, shit in your mouth.
No, it's food.
You want to get you want to get De Niro'd on your chest. That should be a new thing we start
Yeah.
getting De Niro'd.
Getting De Niro. That's funny.
I know. But yeah, he liked shitting on people's chest. I don't know if he still does it because he's old now. But he liked shitting. And there was one young actress that he fucked her over. Went to a hotel room with her. He tied her up. She thought it was going to get kinky. Shut on her chest and left.
But imagine like
Imagine the hotel staff walking in, explaining that.
But why didn't, like, if that's true, wouldn't that have come out during the Me Too?
I don't know.
he
A
played-
lot hasn't come out during the Me Too.
Yeah.
Because the Me Too was more to get ahead. The Me Too was more people like exchange sexual favors. You know, like that was the opposite of getting
Yeah.
ahead. That was leave me alone. I'll shit on your
Yeah.
chest. That was more of an embarrassing story.
Yeah.
And plus, you don't want to be
That girl.
that girl that's like, hey, in 1981, he shit on my chest. And it only took me 30 years to tell someone.
But also, it's like, and where did that get you? Nowhere. He. I didn't get any rolls out of it. He just shot on my chest, laughed at me, and left.
Yeah.
The moral of the story is Robert De Niro does not like to wipe his ass.
You know what sucks too for
imagine-
that woman is she got shit on her chest, probably in her own hotel room, and then like when he left, you have to get that off your chest, so you try to walk, it falls on the carpet.
Oh.
So she probably got a fine from the Ramada Inn. They were like, "You owe us $600 in cleaning fees."
Ma'am, why did you shit all over the room?
I'm trying to figure out the thought process behind all this. Like, but what if it was a chick, he wasn't really that interested in fucking her,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he was like, I'm gonna show this bitch, and I'm trying to think of the thought.
Wait, but
process
why is that
behind
your
it.
thought process? So if there's a girl that you don't like,
Yeah.
and she tricks you into going in a hotel room with her,
just
not
go. I
tricks.
don't want to fuck.
I don't want to
and
fuck,
leave.
and you leave. You're like, I'm gonna get revenge because she wasted my time bringing me
Yeah.
here, and I hate her. I'm gonna shit on her chest.
No, I'm trying to think the thought process. You know what I'm trying to think, like what can possess somebody to shit on somebody's chest? Like it seems unfathomable.
People rape, people murder.
yeah.
This is where you're blocking.
What can possess someone? You think it's there's like a demon? There's a shit demon.
Yeah. Like the way you're talking, it's like the fucking what possesses someone to waste luxurious shit
Yeah.
on some stupid
Some
broad they don't
that
even want to
doesn't-
bang.
that doesn't even want it.
Yeah. I'm right here, Robert. I'm right here.
That's a waste of shit. I'm here, Robert.
I'll fucking eat it. Like I'm a fucking team player, Robert.
Ugh.
What if, okay, how about this? What if next Scorsese film, instead of them casting Sebastian Maniscalco, who, by the way, is trying to steal my one name gimmick, he's trying to go by just Sebastian. Bro, stop. What if you would get his role? They were going to give him a role, but they're going to give it to you, but De Niro has to shine your chest in the hotel room. Not in your mouth, just on your chest.
No,
You wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it.
no, what the fuck?
But that's the thing. That's why you don't want to work hard to get ahead. That's your
Yeah.
problem, Poseidon. That's why you're always going to be where you are.
No ambition.
No, I'm zero ambition.
I was happy that Jim Norton was in it.
Me too. It made me laugh. I was like, yeah.
And he was playing. I was like, oh,
Don Rickles.
Yeah, like at first I was like, is he playing just a random comic or is that Don Rickles? Because it didn't have a Rickles vibe at all.
But that's why I didn't understand when they called him Rickles. Was it like jokingly, like Rickles over here?
Yeah,
Or
making fun of him.
Yeah,
for
that's-
not being
Wasn't it
Rickles.
Pickles?
No, Rickles.
Don Rickles.
Don
thought
Rickles.
So
I
you
heard-
thought his name was Don Pickles?
Don Pickles. Don Pickles.
That made sense to you. But like, a
Pickles.
lot doesn't make sense to him. Like, why are they sad? Why doesn't his daughter want to talk to him? What about that guy's name? Don Pickles. Yeah,
Don Pickles.
that's normal. I see no issues with Don Pickles.
Pickles, bro. Pickles are good. They're
Yeah.
good for you. A little salty, but they're good for you.
Why do you, when you know something's gonna be stupid, why do you use your dumb voice? Like it's like you already know that we're not gonna like it. So you're like, what if I pretend I'm not the one saying it?
You know what's amazing too is in 10 years that's gonna be his voice all the time. He's gonna like Macho Man. It's just gonna be like, what's it up? Well, you know.
I would like no pickles on that one. Just to order it with extra mustard though.
Because it wasn't really me who said it. It was my dumb alter ego.
Oh, your dumb alter ego.
Yeah.
So what's your regular ego?
Just stupid.
And that one's dumber.
So your regular ego, your regular character is stupid, and plus he has a dumb sidekick.
We've talked about court cases, people with problems, disabilities. The only person that really has a disability in this whole thing is you. Cartoon Fish Boy is fine. You, though, you have fucking, clearly you're disabled. Right? You can't maintain a regular conversation
Of course
Or
I
an
can.
erection.
or an
I
erection.
can maintain a
Can you maintain an erection
Of
now?
course
So that left. That was a
Well,
one.
that was a one-time thing. I
Well, it
think
was a 3-time thing.
I think
One-time thing.
honestly, I think what happened was
Those 2 weeks you were stressed out.
One time thing
I
that,
was-
that's
well-
called being in his 20s.
Well, no. Well, what happened was she smelled a bit.
she smelt you, and
She
that's what you
smelled.
turned.
What did she smell
Her
like?
pussy smelled a bit. Is what I'm trying to say.
Smelled like what?
In the car.
like motherfucking fish, bro.
Are you sure it was not the fish fillet because you were at the McDonald's
I
parking
didn't
lot?
order fish
Yeah.
fillet,
Okay.
so it threw me off.
What'd she order?
Hold on, just coffee, bro. Stop it.
No, that was a song reference. Kanye West. What'd she order? Fish fillet? No.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the only Kanye lyrics that I really.
I'm sorry. No, I don't want to. I don't want to drag your brain out of this. Sorry.
So I think it threw me out, but I thought it was my fault.
It
is
that
your
it was
fault
your
that she
fault
stunk?
that she smelt
How
like
the
fish
fuck
fillet?
is that my fault?
That's what
Because
we're
somebody
saying.
else doesn't know how to
Yeah.
take care of
You
themselves.
sound like an abused wife. It's my fault he beats me.
I fell down the stairs and landed in her stinky pussy.
It's my fault.
And I think it threw me off, and I thought it was my fault. Like, I thought I was to blame. Like, I was like,
But
fuck.
She was so
So-
I
unattractive.
thought it was
So
just the moment I didn't
her
perform,
pussy-
and then I thought there was something wrong with me, and I stressed out.
You were in a car, and weren't you just getting a blowjob? How bad does her pussy smell that you can smell it when she's wearing
Holy
pants?
No,
shit.
it was when the
She was
pants-
dying.
It was when the pants.
Fell down
Came
because she
off.
I
couldn't
like the
afford
way
a belt.
I like the way he's motioning. Do it again. Do it again. It was when I fucking look at that. I pile drived her.
Oh yeah.
I gave her that fucking elbow. I jumped on top of the car.
God damn it, bro.
So when her pants came down, it smelled like fish.
It smelled weird, bro.
Yeah.
It smelled like hadn't been properly excavated.
That's the word we're going with. Excavated, huh?
But were you hard before that?
Yes, very.
Okay, very
Wait,
hard.
Do you use that term with her? You're like, I'm about to excavate that
I'm gonna
pussy.
excavate that pussy.
Yo, I'm gonna King Tut right in there.
I'm gonna change the zoning in that pussy.
They're changing the laws once I get done with this place. I'm gonna erect a condo up in that bitch. Is that what you do? Yo, I found the next metro stop. Is that what you're doing?
By the way, I really want to say my favorite Kanye West verse now.
Okay, now say it to us because we're so
Okay.
interested in your favorite
Okay.
Kanye West
So
verse.
it goes like this. And she just bleached her asshole. And if I get bleach on my t-shirt, I'ma feel like an asshole. Cause she
And did he have that perfect delivery? was it fucking on point like that?
Cause it sounds better when he says it with the
No
song and the
shit.
beat. But like, cause
Okay, I'll give you a sound and beat.
she just bleached her asshole. And if I get
Put one of those pre-tones. Let's see what we get him. On a-tu quelque chose de bon? Essaye. Yeah. Yes.
she just bleached her asshole. And if I get bleached on my t-shirt, I'ma feel like an asshole.
You to us, you are already an asshole. So. With that, Poseidon, I want to remind people
fuck.
that Mike Ward is on tour right now. Mike Ward Noir
on
all
tour.
across Quebec.
Yeah, across Quebec. Still about a year to go to my tour.
Yeah,
And
so you
then-
can get tickets.
Then it's done.
MikeWard.ca is the website
Yeah.
where you're going to go for tickets. A lot of places you're going to see are sold out. So look further ahead because he does go back to specific places when they sell out too early because he doesn't want people to feel left out. So MikeWard.ca. Also, in case you're not aware, there's a link in the description to vote for Mike. I hope the voting is still open right now. When
Yeah,
you see
it's
this.
open until Sunday night.
Oh,
Sunday
shit.
night, anyone in Canada can watch. It's on Radio Canada. It's
The
called
French
Le-
CBC.
Yeah, the French CBC. It's Le Gala des Oliviers.
So vote for Mike in the link. I vote every day. I keep having to make new
Yeah.
emails. It's very easy. They don't check.
And what happens
Yeah.
if people don't vote for Mike?
You tell us. What are you going to do to them?
Yeah.
You're going to shit on their chest?
You're gonna shit on their
Worse.
chest.
Worse? You're
Oh,
going
shit and piss on their chest.
No, what he's going to do is he's going to call you up and start singing Kanye West songs poorly.
Yeah.
if he finds out that you didn't vote. So, MikeWard.ca. Also, Mike, in case you weren't aware, is the proud papa of the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. That's Mike Ward Sous Écoute. You could get that on Apple Podcasts, on Google Podcasts. You can get it on Spotify, everywhere. There's a reason why it's #1. It's the best. And then right after that, 2-drink minimum. Make sure you subscribe. Head over to my website, panteliscomedy.com. See where I'm going to be performing next. Also subscribe to the Pantelis podcast. I do Pantelis live every Sunday with Poseidon on the YouTube channel. And Poseidon, anything you need to plug?
Just assholes.
Yeah, and go over. What a weird finish. Go over to Compound Media to see all of our archives, and we're still there. This show is going to be on we're there every Friday.
Yeah.
and you see all of our archives. If you want to save 20%, you use the code Canada20
Yeah, and you get to watch In Hot Water and our other
in
friends
Hot
that are on
Water.
there. Malice has his
Anthony
nightly
Cumia
shows, yeah.
show, which is amazing.
So that's it. That's all you're going to get.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourselves.
All right.
Harambe, you good?